hold on. Let's make sure everyone's recording. Is everybody recording?
It's time for the fetish song, and it's going to have the same
We're going to
chords.
clap.
And since it is a fetish song,
I am.
It's going to sound a lot like Octopus's Garden, okay?
What if a woman was holding a loaf of bread? Wouldn't that be pretty rad?
We call that.
And what if a woman took her shirt off in the bath? My mom never, ever, 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 ever did that.
I'd like to be under the sea, and an octopus would eat me, and I'd get pregnant.
That's what Kevin
He'd
likes.
let us in.
He likes that Japanese woodcut
Knows
stuff.
where we've been. And he also likes Sonic the Hedgehog. These are stereotypical fetishes, anyone?
Some tentacles.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the history of the whole tentacle thing?
No, tell me more.
So originally, the oldest example of this tentacle fetish dates back to this Japanese painting called the Fisherman's Wife, and it's totally like one of those classic kind of Japanese watercolor paintings.
I know about this painting.
Getting all squidded up.
I had a friend who disappeared into that painting.
That's fucked up.
Is that like Chalk Zone? Or
It's
Super
like
Mario
Chalk
64?
Zone.
Sorry, I should have said
or
Super
Mario 64.
Now that'd be a Super Mario 64
I had a
level.
friend that disappeared into a tentacle whore? I don't know.
Lord.
What do you call a fish that sells its body?
That's a horny angling fish.
A horny angling fish. A horny angling fish.
Instead of an angler on the top of its head, it comes out between its horny legs.
Fish don't have legs.
But this one does.
This one has 2 legs and a sexy thigh gap.
I have a thing about... I was listening to an interview with Dave Eggers, the guy who directed The Lighthouse, yesterday.
Go on.
And he was talking about the origin of mermaids. And actually, mermaids used to have 2 tails back in the 1300s to 1600s. Obviously, mermaids are a recurring myth throughout all of history. But like early recorded European instances, they had 2 tails and a vagina. But it was the Victorian period that they cracked down on that, and mermaids were not allowed to be sexual anymore, so they fused it into one tail. And I thought that was very
bananas.
So
They're a
wait,
different
you're
species.
saying that when a mermaid gets her Victorian period, her tails fused together.
No, this is folklore.
During mermaid puberty.
No, it's not. They don't have a reverse hymen situation.
Everything up. The British, the Catholics, all of them, they fucked it all up for the rest of us. Mermaids should be fuckable, is what I'm saying.
You know what? This guy has been watching some Monster Girl anime, and he knows what's up. And I'm gonna grab my copy. No, I don't actually have it here right now. But this bit, I do have it. Let me grab it.
Russ he's got to go.
I have my copy.
Oh no, he's coming back.
I have my copy of Monster Musume Everyday Life with Monster Girls here.
I want to know
okay.
that mermaids have never actually been fuckable.
Because they don't exist? That's a lie.
Their entire purpose has always been to drag people like you under the sea and drown and eat them.
Right, because they're dark creatures of fairy.
We think they're the snacks, but we're the snacks.
Guys, can we stop bringing it around to a vor thing?
we are kind of playing right into that. Here's what I want to talk about. I kind of want to talk about the fact that the mermaids couldn't be sexual, according to G, if they brought me underwater.
Should have said the C.
To be et. I don't want to be dead. It'd be different with me. I would charm the mermaids. They wouldn't eat me. I got that good pee-pee.
Oh, no.
I'd keep myself alive for 1,001 nights.
Oh, like the buck.
You can fulfill your desires vis-a-vis mermaid and death as long as it's two consenting people, like pretending role play. You can do that. Just don't go underwater for too long or you will die.
Or actually, if you do go underwater, have like a source of oxygen.
The idea is death. Jeff. It's
but not for
It's the
Aiden.
Grim
It's
Reaper?
just a kink.
Well, for me, I would fuck the water for 1,001 nights. And it would
isn't
be
that a
really
Guillermo
good because
del Toro
there would be
movie?
an autoerotic asphyxiation situation, but then it would also let me breathe because I would keep it satisfied.
Once again,
it's
he's
like the
going off
Abyss.
on those fetishes. He's
You
going
guys
off on
know-
the fetishes
hang on.
again.
Do you guys know that god-awful line in Looking for Alaska? Why do you smoke so goddamn fast? You guys smoke to enjoy it. I smoke to die. It's like that, except you replace smoke with drown.
It's a metaphor.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's just like that. That's a good point.
What
you
movie
know-
is this?
No, it's a book. It's Looking
It's
for
a book by
Alaska.
Juan Green.
I don't read any books.
Good.
That's
Don't.
you know what, Kevin?
I'm
That's
just
what
kidding.
I've.
I
That's,
read plenty of books. That's just not one that I've read.
Yo,
okay,
nerd
I was
fighters,
gonna
group
say.
together. We're gonna actually fight this specific nerd fighters.
Okay.
We're gonna take
Oh,
this
we're nerd fighters.
motherfucker down.
It's a nerd
Wait.
fight club.
Have none of you guys ever wanted to fuck water?
I know, but Guillermo del Toro definitely has.
I
Right, the
literally
shape of
have
water.
fucked water. Highly recommend.
Jeff, was she that
Is
wet?
this-
Is that what you're saying?
Is this an episode of Good Idea or is this an episode of Something Wonderful? Because now
We're
I'm
just
confused.
hey,
We're just
I
fucking
it's
don't know.
around.
8:44.
We haven't even
and we're
clapped.
just kind of getting to know each other
Yeah.
right now.
Can
That's
we?
so
not
wonderful
backlash.
good idea.
We're just recording
It's a
us being
crossover.
idiots. It's fantastic.
All right.
It's an MCU
Yes.
crossover.
I like it. Hey, I'm gonna go piss. So cool.
Who doesn't know
Beetlejuice.
what's going
Jeff's
on?
just gonna,
Me, Russ
Jeff's just gonna
Walsh.
have to join in the middle of our improv game because I'm gonna kick us off. This is an improv game called Sing Along. I'm gonna sing 4 bars, and then somebody's gonna take it when I'm done. Can anybody give me a word to sing about?
Philately.
Philately. All right, here we go. Oh, philately, little Italy, spaghetti on a stamp.
I like pasta. I order it in the mail. And on the mail, I make stamps out of ravioli. Because ravioli kind of looks like stamps.
No, it doesn't. What are you talking about?
Okay, then you do a verse.
Boy RD.
4, 3, 2.
Boy RD. He's a chef that knows you and me. I'd like to go with him to the sea and ride a big old can of that cheesy Weiss. And then I'll look into his eyes and I'll say, Chef, you make a great, delicious snack food that's reasonably priced and and available at a moment's notice.
2, 3, 4.
And shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to.
I got my pasta in the mail, and I shared it with my friend George. He's over there.
Hey, thanks for the pasta. It's
And also my friend Russ, who was also in the room. But it's George's turn to talk soon.
Oh, okay. Sorry, George. I didn't realize you were...
George had his hand up. And he was
Jeff, it's
sitting
his turn
in
now.
the front of the classroom, but everybody kept interrupting George, so he shot up his classroom.
Nope.
No.
That's not a
today.
good joke.
No.
Rewind it.
No.
But everybody
edit
kept
point.
interrupting George.
3, 4, 2.
Jeff, man. Dude.
Yo. Could you guys hear me piss?
Hey, here we go.
Sorry
Don't
about
you know? I want stamps. More stamps. More stamps. I'm a philatelist. Hey, don't you know where to go to get
Don't
stamps?
you know
Don't lick
where
them.
to go?
They're mine to
There,
collect.
his
They're
to
fine.
collect.
Don't lick them. That
I'll
was our
eat them
song.
instead. Why would I lick them? The cheese is inside.
So,
Which is like inside. I was really slanty.
Brian, take my stamp out of your mouth.
Uh,
Do it. I see you eating the stamp.
I chewed it up.
You son of a bitch. What stamp was it even? Brian, you
There's
always
a Statue
do this.
of Liberty on it.
Oh my god.
But she was a mermaid
Oh
in
my
this
God.
one. And she had 2 torches.
Brian, why are you like this?
I mean,
You just want to hurt people? Is that why
No, I
you
have
eat
pica.
stamps?
I have pica.
You're supposed to eat dirt for pica, you dipshit.
No,
Oh,
I just
boy.
like to put things in my mouth
I'm not sure that that's what pica even is.
and then eat it.
Look,
This is my understanding of pica.
I got the commemorative stamp for the 33rd anniversary of the Pica Foundation, and it did not have stamps on it. It had dirt on it, okay? It said dirt, yum yum, Pica, 33 years.
Oh, I missed that convention. I didn't know that we were doing dirt now. The
Oh.
32-year one. Here, look. See? Right here. 32-year one. Stamps all over it.
Oh my God. I'm learning too much about my own hobby.
Man,
Brian,
is your hobby pica? Or,
it's stamps. You just pick up a
I
lot
can't-
because of the special stamps. Brian, I'm sorry. I tried to act like I understood your world because I collected a stamp that depicted it one time. And that's just, the way I always do this. I think that I know how to fix everything. I think I can just stick it all in a book. But I mean, the fact is, like, we're supposed to be friends, and I can't even let you eat one of my stamps. I can't let
Bart,
you eat one of my
hey,
stamps.
Bart,
Can't even let you eat one of my stamps.
Bart,
It's not fair.
I swallowed it. You let me eat a stamp.
No, I
You
know.
did it.
I know.
You did it. I did it.
I should be happy for you. That was a very
We
valuable
did it.
stamp. It's probably the most expensive stamp ever eaten by anyone.
And you are what you eat.
Yeah,
Bart,
That's
I'm now
right.
the most expensive stamp ever eaten by anyone.
you're right. That's the moral of the story, is that the real expensive stamps are the friends we made along the way.
Yeah. Bart. Hey, Bart. Bart.
And scene.
I don't like you disrespecting American symbols like the Statue of Liberty that way. I didn't think that was cool. I didn't appreciate you eating. I didn't appreciate you voring the big lady on the big Atlantic. So sorry, I was offended a little bit there. And furthermore, if my friend ate something that I owned, I wouldn't be their friend anymore. So this is me. And if you ate the Washington Monument, I hope you choke. You son of a bastard.
I was actually I was playing a game with the Washington Monument one. I was trying to get it as far in my throat as I could and then like get it back out. It's kind of like a metaphor.
Beetlejuice.
What's up?
I was gonna say Kevin, I might be a little too close to his mic or have extra gain because it was kind of peaking a few times. I mean, you were louder than normal, but just
I
so
thought he
you
was
know.
okay.
Maybe it's
Um,
just
there's
my connection.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the wave. This is not the audio that I'm recording.
Oh, sweet.
I'm looking at the waveform. I'm not peeking anything.
It might just
I'm
be
a
my weak ass
goddamn
microphones
professional.
giving up. So headphones, I mean.
Don't sweat it. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Oh, I can turn it down. I'm such a dumbass sometimes. Sorry.
Bang bang.
Is it
Okay.
Sure.
Can we go back into the scene?
Fuck yeah.
All right. Who was talking?
It was me.
I lost
Russ.
it. Okay, go ahead.
Russ. He was chastising the previous scene.
I didn't know we were in a scene. I thought we were
It's
still
his-
in banter. So
It's his
Oh,
character.
okay, that's fine.
It's his
Then we skip- I
character.
actually,
The
I prefer
retroactive
that.
chastising.
I prefer that.
I thought we were doing. What? Okay, so are we just going right into a scene?
Yeah, 2-person scene,
Okay.
like in a Herald. So
Okay.
we did an opening. That song game was an opening.
Oh,
Do you want to do a game first or just
No,
scene it
we just
out?
did a game and then we did a scene. So we want to
Okay,
do 2
cool.
more scenes.
I,
Does that make sense?
I don't know what's going on.
is there a way
No,
to
it's
sweep
okay.
a scene? That's what
Here.
I'm confused about.
So that's what we
Sweet.
say edit.
Oh.
We say the word edit.
Gotcha. I got you on that one. Okay. Now I
Okay.
feel bad because I
Sorry.
listened to 20 minutes of an episode, but it was during Death Stranding. So I'm like, it's kind of more. Anyway, I'm back on top. I know what's going on. Okay.
Everything's okay.
Okay.
Jeff, it's okay. You missed the start of the game. Kevin was like raring to go. So
That's
we
Oh,
true.
wanted
hell yeah.
I
Okay.
thought it
Hell
would
yeah.
have a fun spontaneity
It did.
to it. If
It
you
did.
came back in the middle of the song, and you did take a verse in the song of the game.
It
so
worked
good
great.
job.
What
You
kind of
did amazing.
What kind of words came up?
There was some
Well-
mermaid stuff and some philately was the suggestion. And
Nice.
so
Well, I don't know what that word is.
first verse
I
of the
don't
collection
either.
of
I've
stamps.
never
Love
heard
is
that
in-
before.
It's
Oh,
it's
collection
a
of
collection
stamps.
and care of stamps.
yeah. Uh-huh. It's stamp collecting.
It's a great.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. That-
Fucking dope.
yeah. And then I said philately little Italy because those words sounded fun to me.
And ravioli kind of looks like a stamp. So we
Yeah.
got there.
Yeah. You brought it right back to philately unknowingly. It was good.
Yeah, that was an accident. Well, I heard you say stamps
Right.
and mail.
Yeah.
So I was doing good listening.
Yes. I'm proud of you, frankly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, you're the best, Kevin.
That
hey,
scene
let's get
earlier,
another scene.
That scene earlier where we were friends, I was just feeling the real vibe.
Me too. Hey,
That wasn't acting.
Kevin, that wasn't acting. I'd let you eat one of my stamps any day.
How dare you, sir?
What?
I'm just kidding. I know how you would dare because you say lovely things all the time.
Aw. Hey, who 2 people volunteer and we're just gonna go into a scene. Pull
Okay.
something from that opening
Okay.
song.
We got a
I got
Russ.
something.
Anyone?
Let's go.
Hey, Dad. Why did you get me a birthday cake box mix as my present for my birthday?
Isn't that what all the kids are into now?
I mean, a lot of my friends like take and bake, or not, easy bake. Sorry. They also like take and bake pizza, but I mean, I think on my birthday you're supposed to make the cake, Dad.
No. Like DIY is kind of making a comeback.
DIY.
Yeah.
This is like a
it's-
Christmas when you bought me a bunch of 2x4s.
Can we cut to the hardware store where the dad is buying 2x4s with his son?
Now. You see here. This is gonna be extra special because it's a DIY. We're bringing it back.
Oh yeah,
Dad, I don't think
understand.
we-
Yeah.
But sorry, sir, my dad's trying to make me an Xbox One out of some like loose plywood, and you're an employee of the store. Let him just know that that's not how it works.
Yeah, sir. This is a pile of loose lumber. It contains infinite possibilities, but Xbox One is. I'm sorry, it's just not among them.
Excuse me.
We cut ahead in time to the dad building a large box in the backyard with X-frame walls.
Okay. Just a little bit more, and there we go. See, son, I told you I can make an Xbox.
Dad, I'm going to college in 2 weeks.
Good for you. That's your going away present.
Boy, Dad, I'm worried about you.
Gee,
Yeah, that's my name.
you should start. You should
I was
start.
gonna say
Gee.
the same thing.
Oh, that's
I was
so
gonna say
sweet.
you should start because I have
Right.
no ideas.
And I said
You guys are
you
so
should
on the
start.
same page. I'm really feeling the friendship vibes.
Yeah. So, gee, you remember when we bought that car together and then you drove it more than me? And then, like, it kind of became yours. And then I needed a ride to the airport and, like, you weren't there. And I
Yeah.
was late,
I do remember
missed my
that.
flight.
I also remember that you paid $12 toward that car.
I mean, I had $12.50. So, like, that was as good as I could afford. Jeez, I thought we were like better friends than this, G.
You thought
I
we
don't
were
know.
co-owners? You thought we were co-owners of a car you paid a gallon of gas towards?
Yo, I mean, I bought the car. Why do I have to buy gas every time? Jeez,
We
G.
see behind them, they're like walking down a sidewalk, and behind them, there's like a gas station, and the gas price is $13 per gallon. I should have been more specific.
Just $13 for gas.
It's just $13 per gallon.
It's an
No,
unlimited
$13
gas
per gallon. It's
subscription.
$13 per gallon.
G. Hey, $13 for gas. I mean, seriously. I mean, we don't have that car anymore, but you know, $13.
Do you want?
I
your
don't know how
$12
people
back?
live.
Do
What?
you, do you want your $12 back?
What? You owe me $12?
Do you want it back since the car's gone? You
That
can
was
use it to
like
buy
30
something else.
years ago. What are you talking about? I'm 73 years old. I'm over the $12, G.
Are you though? Because you keep bringing it up, Jeff.
My knees hurt. I'm over the $12. I could die tomorrow.
Do you want the $12, Jeff? Because you can use the
I'm
$12 to
bald.
fix your damn knees.
I'm bald and my penis doesn't work anymore, G.
We cut
I'm
to
over
Jeff
the
and G
$12.
in an alleyway spending $10 to buy a back alley knee fixing treatment.
Hey, my name is Mikey Pattinson. I'm a backstreet doctor, and for $10 I can replace your current knee with a donkey's knee.
Yeah, Mikey, we don't need
is
to know
it
your
Mikey-
name. Just fix his
Mikey
knees. Fix his
Patterson?
hair while you're at it.
It's called networking. It's called networking. Okay, folks.
Dr. Patterson, this is a pile of loose lumber. You can do infinite possibilities with this, but knee replacement is not among them.
But first things first, I'm not a doctor technically in this country. Second thing,
I was
second,
gonna say, are you an MD or a physician's assistant?
I'm a DMD down in
PhD.
Mexico. I'm a DMD down in Mexico. I can look at your teeth and I can fix your bones. Because teeth are the fanciest bones, if you know.
Well, I think these are technically joints and ligaments and things.
Hey, I don't touch the green stuff. I don't touch that poo.
Excuse me, everybody. Hey,
Who's this?
Sorry, I'm just popping out of the trash can.
What were you
Listen.
doing in there?
I was hanging out.
This is a very unhygienic medical
I'm wearing.
clinic.
Look,
Just
it's-
stop. Hey, shut
Jeff,
up. Listen.
It's Oscar.
Everybody stop.
Obviously.
All right. It's me, Oscar the Grouch. All right. And inside my
Holy
trench coat
shit!
here.
You're real?
Inside. Yeah.
Oscar
Inside my
the
trench coat
Grouch?
here. Yeah. And
Oh my
inside
God.
my. Hey, I need to tell you what I got inside my trench coat here. Okay?
Oh.
Listen.
Wait.
Inside my trench
Hang on.
coat here.
Is it 2 mermaid tails?
What? No. Oh my God. That's inside my trash can. Where my vagina is also hanging.
No!
Get Mikey Pattinson back here. Oscar?
Hey, can I tell you what's inside my trench coat, please?
No, apparently not.
You're just the... I'm just going to say, I'm going to come out here because I'm not going to lose a customer to this guy. This is just the... This is just the Hollywood Boulevard Elmo spray painted green. You know the one that hangs out looking for tips and photo ops? This guy is not... I will get your knee out of your leg. What happens afterwards?
I am an Oscar the Grouch impersonator, and my vagina's not hanging out. That was like a medieval Europe joke.
Crap.
That was a medieval Europe joke.
I thought I was hallucinating. I thought the surgery had started already.
No. I'm just trying to make some money here. Throw some dollar bills in my can.
That would be
Check
cool
it out,
though if Oscar
everybody.
the Grouch
Inside-
was real.
Under the
can I
trench
just
coat
really
was
quick?
me, special celebrity guest star Jason Mraz.
Okay, Jason Mraz is here.
It's a Jason Mraz impersonator.
I got a little hat on, Jason Mraz. Thank you.
This is my
that was my
friend.
segment of Sesame Street.
That's my friend Jason Mraz. Everybody, we're working together. Hey, Jason, how you doing?
Doing good.
Can you lay me down? Can you lay me down a tasty like a couple like a little chord progression?
But I don't know so many chords.
Just like a tasty little one.
A choo choo papa doo 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 ba da bow. Juba dabba doo ba da boo ba da ba Jason Mraz. Yep, yeah.
Oh, nice. I was hoping I actually that I could do some advertising over it.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
I was
yeah.
trying. Yeah.
It's time for your commercial, Mr. the Grouch.
Yeah. Okay. Inside my trench coat here, look what I find. It's some tiny floss that I found in the trash can, and I've tied it up into these tiny little bows that look like the ones that you might put on your finger. And you can put
You're
it
right,
on your
Mr. the
teeth.
Grouch. It does look like one of
Because
those.
they're the fanciest bones. I made little floss bows for the fancy bones.
Gee,
So you
remind
should
me
buy
again why we came to this medical clinic.
Insane.
Yes, very strange.
All right, so that turned into the
Jeff-
group game, and then I think
Jeff, the answer is that I'm trying to end your life. Because I owe you $12 and I just can't stand for it.
Brian, I brought you here to the New
You
Hampshire
did.
Stamp Museum because as the world's foremost philatelist, I've decided to pass the torch to the new generation, Generation Z philately, who just eats all the stamps. We're here for you
Yeah.
to eat the Omega stamp, the original stamp from which all stamps were made. You gotta eat it and end the torment of humankind's stamp collection obsession. You gotta eat the Omega stamp.
I mean, we're gonna have to take it first.
That's why I brought you here, Brian. We're gonna do a heist. So what kind of special skills have you learned since becoming a philatelist?
I'm so sorry. I can't remember your character's name. Can you remind me?
I don't.
Fuck.
It's not about names anymore, Brian. I don't remember.
That's fair.
Is it Evan? Elmo? I think it was Elmo.
No, it wasn't. I don't want
Eli?
to introduce a new name.
Brian, do you remember all those years ago you said, Gerald? Gerald, I want to eat stamps. I didn't forget that, Brian. I said, fine, you could call me Gerald. You were going to eat stamps.
So the special listen.
I'm listening.
The special skills I learned since becoming a philatelist. Mm-hmm. Is what you asked about those?
Yeah, technically, the new term for the Generation Z philatelist who eat stamps is a philatelist because they eat them. But go ahead.
Okay. So as a philatelist, my sort of experience... no, you're very welcome. You're very welcome.
We go to a government assistance office. They're called food stamps because you use them to buy food. You don't eat the stamps, sir. Like, I just handed you a roll.
We cut back. Okay. Oh my god.
Thank you for detailing all of your special skills a second ago.
Wait, hey, I have one more.
Okay.
And it's my secret weapon.
Do you want to save it as like an ace in the hole, or do you want to tell me now?
It's like an ace in the hole. Oh, I think I should tell you now.
Okay.
So later, if
like
it comes up, you know how to like support me.
Okay.
You know?
Well, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Just, do you want to do like a stage whisper thing though? Like you lead in and you just kind of go, it will fade to black and then we'll just know later when you do it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we cut to the vault of the New Hampshire Stamp Collecting Museum, and Cheryl is holding the Omega stamp, but the guards have Brian by the arms.
Yeah, come over here. Get over here.
No, you let my friend go so we can eat the Omega stamp.
Yeah, listen here. I'd like to eat the stamp too, okay? I'm a hungry man. I make little more than minimum wage. But we here in New Hampshire respect the art of the noble stamp, which was invented.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Let my friend go. Let Brian go. Am I Brian? I'm Brian.
You're Brian.
Me go. Let me go.
Let Brian go.
Let me go. Sorry, I've eaten a lot of stamps today. I'm really kind of out of it.
Frankly, I'm
Hey guys, how we doing? How we doing?
He ate a lot of pre-war stamps. The glue had lead.
Hey, I ain't getting off the hook on this one.
I don't need. Listen, you just let me go for like 5 minutes so I can eat the stamp. Then you take me. That's my life's work. When I eat the Omega stamp, I'll become the Omega stamp. It'll be a whole thing. It'll be great. Cheryl will finally be able.
He's got to really savor it. It takes 5 minutes to properly eat this Omega stamp.
5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, okay?
Just
5 minutes alone with the stamp.
The Omega stamp was printed by the hand. The Omega stamp was printed by the hand of Benjamin Franklin himself. America's $100 father. And you will not disrespect him by eating that stamp. Because the authority of stamps won't allow it.
Listen, Mr. Guard. Mr. Guard.
How'd you know my name?
It's on your name tag, sir.
Jeremy
Mr.
T.
Guard.
Guard. Most people assume it's a typo.
Jeremy T. Guard. Listen, Jeremy, you seem like a cool guy, and I need you and everybody else in this building to leave me and my friend alone with the Omega stamp right now. Cheryl and I need time with the Omega stamp alone.
You seem like a sweet kid. You seem like you're getting George Costanza's wife, which is stamp poisoning. Remember that episode of Seinfeld? I'm a big fan. Listen,
The two of us keep meaning to watch Seinfeld. We haven't done it yet.
Yeah, we haven't watched it because we've been busy collecting stamps. We live under the cruel tyranny of stamps.
Guys, the doors fly open, and there's doves and shit, and it's sunny. Doves. And this handsomely rakish gent walks in and pushes his suit jacket back, and he says, "Pox Skulder, Special Agent, I want to get to the bottom of this."
Ah, nerds.
Tell me what's happening, New Hampshire stamp guy.
Here's what's happening. Everybody calm down. There's just been a big misunderstanding. I just need to eat the Omega stamp. And I know I'm not supposed to, and that our Benjamin Franklin made it.
Right.
And it's a big deal. But just hold on, because I have an offer that I don't think you guys are going to want to refuse.
Right.
Okay? And listen, Cheryl, that's a pretty good offer, right? We were talking about this earlier.
No, absolutely. You think that my friend and I are in this museum to do something horrible or whatever, but no, we've just broken in, stolen the most precious artifact on display, and are planning to eat it. It's nothing untoward, okay? So just let him explain.
It sounds very toward. It sounds toward.
Well, I'm from the special. I'm from the special philatelist Control Division of the FBI. And so the reason I'm here is to find out, is someone going to eat a priceless or very expensive stamp, or are they going to puss out and let some New Hampshire stamp asshole get in the way of their happiness?
Oh, I'm definitely going to eat the stamp.
Yeah,
Just don't worry.
absolutely.
Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, I thought you were here to stop us, like the
Yeah,
Federales
this
or
is
whatever.
good.
But
This
yeah,
is
That's
good.
a
This is
commonly held
Thank you.
misconception
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the National Philatelist Special Investigative Force of the FBI.
Right. Yeah, no, you're much more cooperative and drunk than I was expecting.
You know, when people say when we the people of New Hampshire voted to fund with our taxes the stamp control facility or whatever it is, we thought that we'd get a lot more work out of them, but they mostly seem to like to test people. They're very into testing people and doing like moral, tests and such.
Oh.
Listen, guys. I don't want to talk about moral tests. I just want to eat the stamp. Okay?
Yeah. No,
it's what's right. It's what's right.
I'm walking it over to you.
Let me just
All right.
give you here.
Okay.
You can leave the room, Mr. Guard. JT Guard, Jeremy T. Guard.
Why?
You can leave the room. I'm going to give you the first of my new line of products. And Brian pulls, at this point, I imagine that Jeremy T. Guard... no, I don't imagine. I fucking know. Jeremy T. Guard has let go of... This is improv. Has let go of Brian. And I'm reaching into my coat and I pull out a soggy, melted bag of frozen ravioli that I have Sharpied over. And it says...
Ace in the hole.
It says... sorry. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to say. It says filatelos.
Everything looks in order here, sir. Mr. Guard, this is a large stack of red tape. I'm going to give that to you.
New line of stamps. Here, just
And
take this
we're
new
going to let
line of
this kid
stamps,
eat an
Jeremy.
Omega stamp.
You could eat all these. Filatelos.
Fillet them up.
Fillet them up.
Those are good.
I'm not going to fillet this philately.
Whoa.
All right, Brian, open your mouth and we'll put the Omega stamp in there.
Stop it.
Okay.
Damn it. I got handcuffs on him. I'm too busy holding his leg.
Chariots of Fire starts playing in the background as the stamp you like ninja star throw the
Yeah, totally. It's like that scene. And Now You See Me Too.
The special agent walks the guard out a different exit.
I like leap up into the air like a dog, like a dolphin.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Catch the stamp.
It's like Free Willy. I'm underneath you and then you're all drippy and I'm like pointing up like, yeah.
And the stamp like
the drips are
sticks
from
in
the
the back
ravioli.
of my throat.
It's just raining pasta sauce down on me while I'm like, oh.
Scene. Edit. Victory.
Mr. Peterson, I know you've heard a lot about the cloud, but you can't hotbox in a room at work just because you heard about the cloud.
What do you mean? That's exactly what the cloud is for.
No. That's like where you put like Word documents and stuff.
But that's what I'm doing. I'm ripping out encyclopedias and dictionaries, ripping out every page one by one.
And you're using them to roll joints? Sir.
Yeah, actually, I'm a Snoop Dogg's official joint roller. It's my side
You
gig.
can't be doing that side work. I can't believe my manager is telling me that he's on the side rolling joints for Snoop Dogg.
It's official. I put it on my taxes.
You put it on your tax. You can't be doing that in the... So you use the thin justification of the cloud to start practicing your kush rolling business, and you're operating it out of this H&R Block?
Wait, this is an H&R Block? I thought this was just the block. Didn't they get a rebrand?
This is better than when you thought it was a Jackson Hewlett. Okay, boss, I'm done with your incompetency. I know you only got this fucking job because your dad owns the goddamn franchise.
So?
Well, this is what it's like living in late stage capitalism.
I tagged George's character out, and I'm playing George's character's dad.
Your son is propagating a 420 stoner lifestyle, and we gotta be worrying about tax season. I mean, he's more worried about 420 than 415. Okay.
My son is more worried about 420 than 415.
Yeah. I thought about that on the car ride here, so I thought it was pretty clever, and you didn't seem to get that, and that's okay. It just
No, I got it.
he's
I'm
using
just thinking.
1099s to fucking smoke mad spliffs, and frankly, I didn't get my degree at a community college for accounting to get treated like this.
How are you being treated? It doesn't sound like you're being treated in a
I'm
negative
doing all
way.
the fucking work.
Okay. So, but no one's treating you in a negative way. People are you're doing the work.
His good vibes are giving me bad vibes, and
Your bad vibes are giving me bad vibes. It sounds like you're the problem.
no, what are you talking about? No,
I love my son.
yes, I get it, sir. Why are you wearing that Rasta hat? Okay, that's not good.
My son made it for me.
And I don't want to wear a hemp sweatshirt to work anymore. Okay, I just
My son made it for you.
Did.
What do you mean you don't want to wear that?
No, I don't want. I want to work a successful.
Your boss made that for you because he cares about you and your professional development. He wants you to have a uniform that makes you feel comfortable and welcome and part of the team at work.
Boss, or
You're on thin ice here, man.
thin ice.
And I'm not your boss. My son is your boss.
Well,
Watch
you're
out
the real
calling me
boss.
boss. I'm going to fire you if you
own
call
the
me your
fucking
boss.
franchise. I'm sorry, I cursed, sir.
Fuck you.
Well, fuck me.
Get out of my office. Get out of my fucking office. Be nice to my son or you're fucking fired.
We go back to H&R Block. Okay, so I gotta be nice to you now. I'm apparently a square.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. And just try this.
What's cookies and cream?
You'll see. Just try it.
1, 2, 3 into the foul. Snoop Doggy Dogg just rolled up your tax call into a spliff. Motherfucker, smoke the weed out.
Snoop Dogg's here.
Oh, it's my man Snoop.
Yo, what up?
Yeah.
I just want to check on my favorite tax accountant.
Yeah, dog, I got you.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get out of here before it gets racially insensitive.
Yeah. Good call, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I think your
dope,
Snoop
dope.
Dogg. I think your Snoop Dogg impersonator might just be. I think he might just be a Snoop Dogg impersonator, and not a very
Yo,
good
what
one at that.
Yo, what do you mean, man? I said the 1, 2, 3 into the fourth.
You're just wearing a big beanie and a baggy
What?
gray T-shirt, and you don't even.
No, you know what? I just took
Hannibal.
I took a DNA test
It's
and
Hannibal.
the match was 9.5 plus 4 pennies.
It's Hannibal.
Hello, welcome in, sir. Who is this?
It's Hannibal.
Oh, hey, Hannibal.
Who are these people?
It's just your son and a Snoop Dogg impersonator. I'm pretty sure. For one, he's white. That doesn't help.
Yeah. You know what? You got me dead to rights.
Did you hire them locally?
I'm a Snoop
I
Dogg
did.
impersonator.
I did.
Do you pay for their travel?
I did it. Listen, I did not ask for the Snoop Dogg impersonator to come in here. Okay.
Well, look, I just needed to come in because this man rolls my spliffs, and I ran out of spliffs to, to blow trees.
Puff cotton.
Yeah. I was rolling down the street smoking endo, and then I realized that I was just down to gin and juice.
Oh no.
Yeah, I needed the endo.
All right, Snoop.
Thanks. I'm just gonna wait out in the hall. Y'all seem like you have some family business to work out. I'm sensing some intergenerational conflict. It's like a whole philately classic situation.
Keep it real, dog.
I'm gonna go buy some stamps at the store while they're on sale before they realize what a mistake they made setting them at such a low price.
Guess it's just me alone at the H&R Block again.
We see the logo. It's the light on the word "and" on the H&R Block logo is out, or the letter "and," so it just says HR Block.
Oh no. And see.
Hey, G, remind me what we were talking about last time.
Oh, I brought you to a back alley knee replacement center in the hopes that
Yo,
the
that
doctor
was
would kill you.
weird. That was so weird. We had like a joint future
Nice.
dream, like a vision. We had a waking vision.
We did. Jeff, it seems like buying that car was not such a good idea.
Yeah, okay. I get it. This is like a Christmas. What's that Christmas movie? It's a Wonderful Life. This is my Jimmy Stewart moment.
Is that
And I tell you $12, don't worry about it. And then I pay for something that's $12. So you're like not shamed and you feel all right about it.
I feel like a Christmas Carol might be a more.
I was gonna say?
Hello.
Who is this?
Ghost of Christmas Past?
Gee, did you hire somebody to pretend to be a ghost
did
of Christmas
not. I
Past
think
for my
this is a real
birthday?
one. Jeff?
I might listen. I might be the ghost of potential futures.
Oh.
I didn't even know that was
what's
a
up?
thing.
It's me, Snoop Dogg impersonator / ghost of future perfect tense Christmas.
What the fuck is this guy doing
You
here?
are going to have decked the halls. Yeah, baby.
He might be right.
I think Jeff that this is what happens if you get to drive the car while high.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're both little like angel and a devil standing on Jeff's shoulder.
We will have wished you a Merry Christmas. We will have wished you a Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Well, at least, we might have.
Gee, I
don't
think the
really
waking
know.
vision is still happening
Jeff,
because I have singing angel and devil on my shoulders and I'm driving, so I should probably pull over.
Jeff?
I'm driving, right?
No.
In real life?
Pulling over
Jeff?
might not be the best idea. It could go terribly wrong.
Jeff,
Next Christmas, you will have had pulled over the
we're
car.
sitting on a couch.
Are you
Oh,
sure
thank
about
God.
that?
Oh, thank God. Whew.
What was
We
in
made
that
it.
joint?
Yo, that was like some ayahuasca type shit.
I think it must have been
I just
stamp
went
glue.
on a journey.
I think it must have been stamp glue. We're high on stamp glue.
What?
Stamp glue.
It might be stamp glue.
Huffing stamp glue,
Stamp
man.
glue?
It is the worst way to get high.
God, I didn't even know people did that. Whoa.
Jeff,
How does
what
it
did you-
feel?
Sometimes.
Jeff, what did you roll
Sometimes.
this joint with? What is this paper, Jeff?
Oh, shit.
Careful, Jeff.
Yo,
she's going
these
to
are
have
all my
figured it out.
stamps. I just smoked up all my. Fuck, those are so expensive. Gee, why did you let me smoke stamps?
Because I'm trying to kill you, Jeff.
That's real funny, G. Real funny.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. You might want to go home later and get high and make spliffs that are long ravioli, like sort of lasagna noodles with wrapped up ricotta cheese situation inside instead of marijuana. and then try to smoke that and see what that's like. You would really maybe like that.
You're going to have regretted buying all those stamps once the Omega stamp is eaten by the Chosen One.
The Omega stamp might have already been eaten by the Chosen
My
One.
angel and devil are doing some weird, obscure shit, G. I don't know what's going on. I hope this stops soon.
It might.
I have a friend who just describes Christmases that already happened. He's a real bore at parties, but he's much more expensive to rent.
Yo, Gerald.
Huh?
Gerald.
What?
Gerald owes me one.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
Oh, you're...
No,
You're-
Gerald
sorry.
the Ghost. I'm not Gerald.
Gerald the ghost.
I'm
yeah.
going to have called him. I'm the ghost of
He owes me
Future
one.
Perfect Christmas.
Yeah, so when you call him, you might call him or you will.
I'm going to have called him by the time
I
we
don't
finish
believe
this.
you.
Jeff,
I think you
Jeff,
might.
you've been silent for a really long time. Are you okay?
Whoa, I'm so sorry. They're having a really interesting, like, weird improv
Who?
now.
Who
I
are
don't
you
know.
talking about, Jeff? I can't hear anyone.
I
We
told
go-
you, angel and a devil, and they're really
we go
strange.
to Jeff's therapist office. Okay, so you have a series of angel and devil improv sets that go on in your brain and argue about a stamp king.
Yeah, that's about right. That's pretty much it.
That might not be it, Jeff.
Ah, fuck, they're
You
here
might be
again.
lying to your therapist. And your therapist, you're paying your therapist for her expertise. If
Okay,
you're
hold
lying
on,
to her, you're
Dr.
wasting her
Smith.
time.
The angel
time
is
you
talking
finish-
now. Ah, now you're... Come on!
By the time you finish this therapy session, you will have realized
You have
that
spent
you need
30
us.
minutes of this session not speaking.
I can't shut them up!
I'm paying by
Gee,
the hour.
back me up on this. Thank you for coming to my therapy appointment, by the way.
Doc, I don't know what he's talking about.
Make sure you're talking to the mic.
Doc, I don't know what he's talking about.
Doctor, it's me, or it would be me, the ghost of Conditional Christmas.
Conditional Christmas is trying to get your attention. I don't know how that's going to happen
I
because
wish
apparently you
happy
can't hear him.
holidays.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say you're gonna need some pretty strong medication, friend.
Okay.
Have you been next thing? Have you been using any illicit substances like stamps? Or
You might want to start. You might want to start. If you haven't been. Have you been?
He's stuck in a loop. Doc, do something.
He might have been. If he hasn't been, he should start. He might
Yeah,
start.
now my
Christmas is
angel
going
is
to
telling
quit.
me I'm in a loop and he's like gonna start repeating it. I know how this one goes. Gee, just slap me in the face. That might help.
don't slap him in the face.
Although it might make me
God.
horny too. Ow!
Crack, we go back to the
Cool.
day that Jeff met G. All those years ago before they bought
It's
the car.
unclear whether or not the slap made Jeff horny.
Yeah, because now we're
Factor two factor
pre-puberty. I'm
emotional
10,
theory cannot
G is
analyze
9.
a scene that didn't take place.
Hey,
Hi.
my name's Jeff.
Sup? My name's
How's it
not
going?
important.
That's weird.
It's not important
Okay.
because I won't like you.
Everybody, what?
And if I do end up liking you, then eventually I'll end up trying to kill you.
Why did...
Yeah,
Well-
I don't think I'd like you very much either.
Who is
This
that?
And I
goes
feel
back
like-
that far, huh?
Did you...
Oh my god, yeah. No.
Gee,
This
can
is
you hear
serious.
this?
Listen.
Can you hear that voice?
Listen.
How'd you know my name?
It doesn't matter how he knows your name, G.
I saw
What's
it
your
on
name?
the school
Hey.
thing. The
What's your
list.
name?
You saw it on the school thing?
What's your name?
Yeah, I mean, I saw you, and then I saw the teacher point
All right, that's
at
fair. I'll
your
take
name, and then I learned your name. Is that weird? I'm sorry.
that. No, it's fine.
Do you want to play
It's
Dungeons
really
and
weird.
Dragons?
What?
You're so creepy.
Okay, this guy I know said I was.
Are you going to tell me
creepy.
your name or not?
Jeff, are you
Um,
okay, man?
Hey, what's
his name
your
is
name?
Jeff. My name? You wouldn't tell me yours. I had to wait till G told me. Why should I tell you my name? I don't even like you.
Are you a real person? What's happening?
I'm just as real as you are.
G, can you hear that?
What are you talking about?
Oh, man.
G, he's talking about me.
School's gonna be hard.
Hey guys, it's me, a young Jason Mraz.
Who is this guy? I don't know this guy. He's pretty
In the
cool,
future,
though.
He said
in the
his name is
future, you won't be
Jason.
able to get away from my music.
You won't be able to get away from his music. His name is Jason, and he's made a whole career about singing about how much he hates Jeff.
Hey Soul Sister was about a person that I hired to kill Jeff.
Oh no!
That was Train. Train was the one who made that song. And ironically, I'm riding on a train. Goodbye. Ding,
Oh
ding, ding,
no.
ding. And
My-
scene.
Wow. Was that our group game? I think so.
I don't really want
was
to kill
wild.
you, Jeff. I promise.
That was a
Yeah.
really
I
weird episode of the Bright
promise.
No,
Sessions.
we have a weird. It's a Seinfeldian dynamic that the two of us have on this in
It's
this
fun.
episode.
It's
Oh
cute.
no,
It's
Jason
fun.
Mraz was I Got Soul, but I'm Not a Soldier.
Yeah.
That's the soul song for Jason
Yeah.
Mraz. Oh man. See, now nobody's gonna understand the timeline.
Well, it is an alternate Christmas, so you might have got the words from a different dimension or whatever.
Did someone say alternate Christmas
No.
from a different dimension? That sounds like a group game.
Oh God.
Have you guys heard Jason Mraz's future song, Alternate Christmas from a Different Dimension? It's the next All I Want for Christmas.
Oh man, when he starts singing about how in his universe Christmas is actually called Mass Chris. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff.
Mass Chris.
Instead of
Yeah.
giving each other presents, they give each other swords, weapons.
They give each other swords, and he talks about the whole philosophy behind calling it Mass Chris. That's like the whole second verse.
It's half
I
a
love
song,
it.
half a TED talk.
It's half the song, and the verses are both very long, but there are only 2 verses, and then there's the choruses, and the entire second chorus is also about Mass Chris.
Well, then there's
and
the
the philosophy
there's the
behind the
third
naming.
verse that's just all scat singing.
Yes, but
Yeah.
that's I guess the first verse is 25% of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
third verse is 25. Yeah, for sure.
My favorite,
Um,
my favorite alternate dimension Christmas tradition or Mass Chris tradition, excuse me, is when they set fire to the lamb.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
it's like a Revelations thing because it's way more old school Bible stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, and then it burns until it's cooked to an internal temperature of like a couple hundred degrees, and then and that's like a miracle
Yeah.
because they didn't expect it to burn for that long, and then they eat it and it tastes very good.
So it's
Yeah.
a little bit of Hanukkah and a little bit of Christmas.
Yeah, kind of. It's Mass Chris.
Yeah.
Wait, is this
Yeah.
biblical Burning Man?
It's the original myth of the burning bush actually comes from the imagery of burning the wool of a lamb.
You know, I think it comes from the imagery of smoking some Kush.
Fuck.
puff, pass,
yeah.
Moses.
Bush.
I think do you mean smoking some bud?
I like that.
Jesus Christ.
Good Lord.
Exactly.
Why?
It was an ancient. It's like the unicorn was actually not a horse. It was a singular horned a lamb, and it had green wool, and it looked a lot like a bush. It blended in very well in the forest, and when you got when it's it didn't shed its wool, but it didn't need to be sheared. So it had that magical ability to make itself so comfortable, which is why it's so carefree. And it would burn its own wool off, and the effects of that were intoxicating and similar to those of marijuana, which is where that imagery comes from.
Yeah.
And with that, why don't we go on to the next scene?
Well, we did it.
I feel different.
Yeah. Well, you live in a world free from the tyranny of stamps. Do you feel like
mean-
a great weight has been lifted off your chest cavity?
I feel like all of the weight in the world has been lifted off my chest cavity. It's
Yeah.
weird. I feel like I'm kind of holding up the world with my feet, if that makes sense. Like I have become the world's gravity.
Yeah. That's exactly
Yeah.
how you're supposed to feel, according to the prophecy.
That's what Omega means, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, you're
It just
alpha
means kind of like
boy.
General Super.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Because I mean, okay, so I'm sorry. This whole time I've been implying it, but I just want to read you the prophecy that there was.
No, it's okay. I really want to hear it.
Yeah, no. So there was a stamp book that I got when I was a child, and it was called 100 Stamps. You find them. And
Now,
on
did
the
you?
inside-
Sorry, did you get
what?
this in the mail?
No, my mama bought it for me.
Oh, okay. I
It
thought
was-
it'd be kind of funny if you got it in the mail. So I thought you'd kind of like that.
No, I mean, yeah, I think that she ordered it from a catalog, so it probably did have a stamp on it when they sent it to me. And yeah,
That's a good point. Hey, Cheryl,
yeah.
I think it's really cool that you stuck to this hobby for so long.
Thank you.
I really admire that. I don't know anybody else who's stuck to anything that long.
We cut back to an 8-year-old Cheryl getting her first stamp book, 100 stamps. You find them from her mom. Wow, Mom,
hey,
it's
honey.
incredible.
Yeah, I found
It's
that in
beautiful.
Barnes Noble's bargain bin.
Oh, I love it though. There's look at the black leather binding and the gold filigree on the pages and the empty pages
Yeah.
all through it. All 6 pages where I can put 100 stamps.
You can put whatever you can put them on whatever you want. Just don't put
You
them on
know-
any of the furniture.
I'll tell you what, son. If you are willing to work for an allowance to pay my bills that come in, you can have all the stamps that come on the bills.
You know what? Shut up, Dad. There's a quest in the back cover of this book. We cut back to modern times. Look, all those years ago, I turned to the back page of 100 Stamps. You find them, and I read the Omega stamp, shining beacon of all stamp kind, that from whence flowed all of Ben Franklin's horrible influence, will one day be consumed by the postulating alpha boy in the deep, dark heart of New England. And that's when I knew I had to find you. I knew I had to find you. I knew I had to load your pockets up with ravioli and eat this stamp to free me from having to find 100 stamps. I could only ever find 94 of them, but now at last I'm free.
So you got a book
Uh-huh.
that told you had to find 100 stamps.
Stamps.
Oh, sorry, stamps.
Yeah, it's different.
I wasn't sure if that was like your accent. I didn't want to make fun of you.
Oh.
Sorry, Cheryl.
no.
I can really never tell.
I've just
sometimes.
I've never heard it that way. We're probably referring to the same thing. You could say,
Yeah,
you could
probably.
Say, yeah,
He's probably
stamps
fine.
though is what I say. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Stamps is good. I like stamps.
Yeah, well, that's
You
how
know
a
more
normal
about
person
stamps than
says
I
it.
do.
Yeah.
I mean, I've eaten the Omega stamp.
That's
but
true. I guess you're sort of the authority on stamps now.
I guess, yeah, but
now that they don't
but-
exist anymore,
But
except through
Cheryl,
you.
Cheryl,
Yeah.
you're my best friend in the world. You're the authority on me.
Yeah.
Cheryl, you're the world's greatest philatelist. What's the word we settled on? There was like a lot of
philatelists.
controversy around
Philatelists are people who are on the quest for the Omega stamp, and then philatelists are people who eat stamps. And then
what am I and we? What are
philatelists
we?
Are they do oral sex on men?
Philatelists?
Yeah.
I thought those were also people that ate stamps. I thought that's why I wrote that on the ravioli one.
It's also an archaic term for people who ate stamps in the past, but mainly it refers to people who chow down on sausage.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. So I think then we need a term for ourselves as stamp and stamp master.
Well, you're the alpha boy, container of the Omega stamp, and I'm Cheryl.
Alpha Boy and Cheryl.
Yeah.
Wait. No, I was trying to come up with like a Shark Boy and Lava Girl style sort of like duo.
Yeah.
But you know,
I could be like Super Cheryl.
I like Super Cheryl.
So, it's all right. The stamp girl.
Stamp girl.
Stamp girl and Alpha Boy. Collectors of the
Stamp
Omega
girl
Stamp.
and Alpha Boy. Stamp girl and Alpha Boy.
Anyway, don't worry
Door
about
flies
all that.
open and Pox Skulder walks in and he says,
this guy again.
guys, we know you ate the Omega Stamp, and that's great and everything,
Yeah.
but
I
I,
mean, we
have
did it right in front
Omega
of you.
2,
No.
and it's yours
No.
if you join the National Philatelic Society Special Investigative Force.
You
with me,
damn
Pox
stupid
Skulder,
bureaucrats.
you too can
You made
save
a
your
second
country
Omega
and
Stamp.
stamps.
You did it. You heard the devil was dead and you cloned his corpse. You fucking fucks. No.
I don't think you're allowed to speak to
Skulder.
an agent
Hey,
in that fashion.
Pox Skulder. I want you to eat that stamp
Yeah.
right now.
It's the
And
only
then
way.
we'll fucking fight.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
We'll
a
see if it's
government
the real
employee.
Omega
I'm not
Stamp.
allowed to. That would be considered a gift.
Okay.
This is for you.
Just fill out the fucking form, Skolder.
We go to an unemployment office. Hey, it's me, Jeremy Guard. I don't have a job anymore because all the stamps don't exist anymore. Since stamps don't exist anymore, are food stamps just food now?
Actually, we don't have any kind of stamps anymore. They've gone the way of the dodo, but because stamps are so
It's just you'd think with a name like
scale.
Jeremy Guard, I could get another guard job, but I was only really able to get one at a stamp place.
You know,
not necessarily.
Jeremy, you got a nice voice, my man.
Oh, thank you.
And speaking of things going the way of the dodo, y'all ever heard of an old musician named Jason Mraz?
Don't know.
Because you might have a career in singing
No, I'm more a train fan.
if you wanted to try.
I'm more a train head, but I don't know. Now you're making me blush. Okay,
That's my gift to you.
Okay, I'll start singing.
Something is
It
coming.
is almost Christmas time, Russ.
Oh my god.
Something is coming.
Hey, Russ, Kevin, Jeff, George, G. It's me, Aiden, and we've just entered an alternate dimension.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Gee.
Whoa.
Gee, are you seeing this shit?
Oh my god. Instead of
What am I
stucking
supposed to be seeing?
instead of
Well,
stuffing
there's a burning lamb for one.
Oh my god.
And
my
that's
Instead
a
of
God.
walking, talking Christmas tree.
Oh my
That's
god.
new.
5,000 things to be seeing. I can't just pick one.
You
Sure,
can't just
I mean,
pick one.
the candelabra that sings.
Oh, oh, the burning of the Lamb has brought us together again for a mass Chris celebration with all kinds of mass Chris. Hey.
Oh my god, look at this. Instead of stuffing stockings with candy, it's candy full of socks.
Oh, that's pretty practical.
Oh, wow.
That's
Well,
practical.
stamps are ravioli now, and the world doesn't have any stamps. And Ben Franklin made an artifact that enslaved us for generations. But then a boy named Billy and his best friend Cheryl too ate the fucking stamp and then save the world. Thank you, I'm Jason Mraz. This has been an alternate dimension.
We got to sing about why it's called Mass Chris still, man.
Okay.
Hey.
That's part two.
guys, they're
I
doing an
I know you
encore.
kinda lost-
Did he
say something about
I'll jump in. I got it,
another
Jason.
verse.
Jason, I know you kind of lost some relevance there for a while in history,
Uh-huh.
but we're here to bring you back.
Welcome
got this
to
verse.
the ultimate dimension
Part of it.
where Jason Mraz still matters, but he never learned how to play any instruments very well, so we're just kind of plays ukulele like this.
Lucky it's Christmas from an alternate dimension. Lucky it's Christmas. It's called Mass Chris. And we're all here.
It's called
And
Mass
we-
Chris because of the massacre of the Saints that happened in 1974
That's funny.
in Sheboygan,
Ah,
Wisconsin.
in this dimension, we celebrate the worst day of our history. Don't ask us why. We're weirdos.
Sometimes that will take the form of celebrating things like Columbus Day.
Oh!
We like to celebrate all kinds of things.
Remember when they took our Lord and they buried him in the ground, and then they put a stone on the tomb, and then nothing really happened after that.
Hey, it's me, Big Tim. Satan damn us. Satan damn us all.
Hey, it's me, Hannibal. Can you get that music going again?
You can't have an
Snoop
impromptu
came
fucking jam
by.
in the middle of the H&R Block. That's not how it
We
works.
can't. Hey, Snoop came by
I fucking quit.
the other day.
1, 2, 3, and 2,
And
4. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre's
Snoop
at the door.
came by.
1, 2, 3, and 2, the 4. Snoop
Jason,
Dogg and Dr.
Jason,
Dre's
hey.
at the door. Ready to make an entrance, so back on up. And you know
Jeff,
we're
I
about to
think in this
ukulele
dimension,
this
instead
shit
of Santa coming down the
up.
chimney, Krampus goes up it.
Yeah.
People
People did not like my Big Tim joke instead of Tiny Tim.
I
because
loved
we're
it.
dirty.
I thought it was
I loved it.
hilarious.
It was
They did
great.
not.
That's-
They weren't a fan of it.
I didn't get it. I
Because
didn't
instead
get
of
it.
Tiny Tim, he says,
Hey,
God
George,
bless us. They
look,
was saying, damn
look,
us.
there's a little guy coming out of that chimney.
that's funny.
What's he doing? Man, this place is weird.
This place is so weird.
It was
think
the
he's
night
stealing-
before Mass Chris, and
I think
all
he's
through the
stealing
house,
turkeys.
not a creature
What?
was stirring, except for the burning lamb, burning lamb, burning lamb.
The burning lamb was
Burning
screaming, and the burning lamb cried.
Mass Chris, Mass Chris, Mass Chris. Thank you. That was a Mass Chris.
All right, guys, that was a Mass Chris song.
This episode is really interesting too because it just sort of ends.